It's the Geek Speak show at San Diego Comic-Con 2019 and the 50th. Now, you can see us. Neither one of us look like we're even close to 50, so we weren't here for that. But we're here to make history for the 50th one. And here with us is, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Jeremy Tisser. I wrote the music to Raw Data and Battle Wake, the virtual reality games.
We just finished the panel. You guys can see it here, Secrets from the Beyond. So you talked about the process of making a film, how the music comes in. Now, when we talk to composers, I'm starting to get different answers. Usually it's we come at the end, the music is the last thing you think of. Yeah. Now, a lot of movies, shows, especially with the streaming services, you guys come in sometimes before the actors are even cast. So for you, where did you come in the process?
So on my VR games, I get brought on really early. Mm-hmm. I'm very close with the chief creative officer of Servios, James Iliff. We go way back to University of Southern California, and our work process is we bounce off of each other. He creates the art based on the music, and I create the music based on the pictures that he's showing me and the ideas he's creating, and our dialogue starts at the very beginning of a process, of a game. Mm-hmm. So with Battle Wake, he brought me on pretty much after before GDC a year and a half ago. So two GDCs ago. And they brought me in to check out this concept for a pirate game where you could steer pirate ships and blow things up and destroy other ships and play against people, and it was a whole thing. I said, all right, this is great. So they told me go write some fun pirate music. So I did that. Then that started going back and forth where the art started to change and evolve, and as that happened, the music started to evolve, and we just worked off of each other that way.
Yeah. I'm smiling when you say that because I'm thinking, that's when you know you're a geek, when you mark time by this convention and this convention 3 conventions ago. So it was actually another thing I was thinking about when you're doing that. We talked to video game composers before also, but it's I guess you call them the linear games, but with VR, do you approach it different? Because there's literally no limit. You can do whatever. So how does the music fit into a VR game?
The limitation right now is, for example, the Oculus Quest, right? Mm-hmm. It can only process so much. It can only hold so much on it. It's not like plugging in your HTC Vive to your $15,000 PC that you've just built yourself that has the most high-tech of everything. Yeah. So I don't want to say there's limitations, but they're definitely watching what they can do and waiting for the technology to grow, so everything's moving together. That being said, Raw Data was very linear, right? We wrote 75 minutes of music that just told a story, similar to a film. We listened to music from Total Recall, Star Trek the Motion Picture, Terminator, all these science fiction movies that we grew up on. We wanted to make a game that reflected that. And the instruction I got was, your music needs to sit on the same level as these guys. And I was just like, what are you doing to me, man? For Battle Wake, it was totally different. They threw all that out the window, and they said, we need a pirate game. Pretend you're creating a pirate movie and write that score. And I'm like, what the heck does that even mean? Like, write a pirate, there's no pirate movie. There's no levels yet. There's no script yet. There's no story yet. And they're like, well, write pirate music. And I said, okay, well, let's talk about the design of it. So that's the process for this one, but then we wanted it to be interactive. So as you were saying, video games can be linear or interactive. This one was whatever the player did and whatever enemies come at you from the computer, the music wanted to evolve and grow and shift. So we wrote 35 minutes of music that could expand to like 10 hours of music.
Okay. Yeah. Let me ask you what might be a hard one.
Okay.
Who's one of your favorite composers, and who's really, really influential to you? Or if they're the same.
That is a hard one. There's so many. The usual answer is going to be John Williams and Jerry Goldsmith, so I'll go there first.
Yeah.
I don't know. He did some space movie or something. Yeah. I think John Powell and Michael Giacchino are probably the two guys today that I look up to the most. And I'll throw David Arnold in there because Independence Day is one of my favorite scores of all time. And his new score to Good Omens is pretty incredible. He's got an Emmy nomination. Vote for him. Yeah, it's so hard to pick. There's so much good music being made. If I had to narrow it down, I'd say Chiquino, Powell, and David Arnold are my top 3 right now.
Yeah, Chiquino's actually been on the show a few times, so yeah. A
Yeah.
little biased.
He's a fun guy.
There you go, Michael. Another plug for you. So, okay, thanks a lot.
My
Tell them
pleasure.
real quick, website, social media, where they can follow all
Yeah,
your
you can
work.
follow me on Instagram, Twitter. My new website's being built right now. That'll be at jeremytisser.com. So there you go.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you.